This MMA 30 segment is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't be the last to know.
Your thoughts on the future of Matt Hughes?
I think he's going to retire. I just don't think Hughes wants to say the word retire is what I think. And there was a lot of talk that this was the last fight in his contract. I don't know if that's true or not, because he's a guy I've never worried about, last fights or whatever. But I just talked to him out in the hallway too, and he's going to fly out to Vegas in the next month or so and sit down and talk. So, but I'm pretty sure he's going to hang it up without saying retiring. If Matt Hughes would have beat Josh Koscheck tonight, we'd be talking about who Matt was fighting next. There's no doubt about it. I know that guy. I've known him for over 10 years, and he's a competitor. He's really, really upset. He said, "Do you want me to go to this press conference?" I said, "Dude, if you want to come to the press conference, you can come." He said, "I'd rather go." He's really upset. He wanted to win this last fight, and I'm almost 100% positive he's going to retire. I don't think he's going to do anything else.
Rampage gave a great fight, but Rashad's an inch or two shorter than Rampage. Who in the 205 division do you foresee as a guy that, that's a dude right there that can challenge him later on?
Well, the beauty in the 205-pound division is it's stacked. There's a lot of tough guys out there, and I'll tell you what, Rashad just came off an awesome performance against Tito. I mean, he looked really good, and both these guys want this fight. There's been a lot of smack talking leading into this fight, and then we'll see what happens with Shogun and Dan Henderson. So there's some talented guys. There's some fun fights lined up at 205 for John, and it's one of the great things about being in a division like that, which if he is what everybody believes he is, I mean, the 205-pound division will end up looking like the 85-pound division, which has had a lot of talent, but it doesn't look like it because the guy who holds the belt is so damn good, he makes it look like it doesn't. So maybe that's what's going to happen. And he's still a young guy, and if he does clean out the division, he and I have talked about possible heavyweight. Well, the problem is that, like I said, this division is stacked. John Jones has a lot of fights ahead of him at 205. And, obviously the other guy we'd be talking about would be Anderson Silva, who, a lot of people don't really think about this because the guy's so good. He's 37 years old. So, I don't know. I couldn't answer that question right now, but we'll see.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I had to take a shower because Jones put some funk on me.
Hey, that Old Spice, the Rampage.
Well, again, he's got to beat some of the guys at 205 that are next in line before Anderson Silva moves up there. The guys who have been fighting at 205 for all these years and have those slots deserve the respect to fight for the belt before we do some type of super fight. He went down there and worked hard. He came into the UFC, and like Ariel said, or whoever said it earlier, went through this losing streak. We said, listen, you're part of the Pride deal. We'll pay you to stay home. He said, no, I want to come in and I want to fight and I want to earn this money. And he did it. And I give him all the respect and the credit in the world, man. And I'm, like I said before, I'm glad that he opted to come over here and fight. And I'm proud that he fought in the UFC. And I asked him to come here tonight. So if he won't say it, I will.
Is it safe to say that both these two guys will probably lock horns sometime in the new year?
Yeah, I would think that, I don't know, he just said it, his feet are hurting. He wants to go hang out with his family for a little while. You give these guys a few weeks to relax, and then, especially after a fight like that. Like I said, Rampage came in great shape tonight, came in to fight, came in to knock him out, and those two went at it, man. The fight went into the fourth round. It was a tough, hard fight, so we'll see what happens. And the thing about Toronto, people are chirping about the Toronto card. When do we not deliver? We always deliver. We're going to bring a good main event there. Everybody will be happy. They were saying the same thing about San Jose. Relax. And no, I didn't start the rumor that Rashad and Jones were fighting up there if Jones won tonight. But this is a great market for us. We love it here. The place was so loud during the Rampage Jones fight. My ears hurt when I went back into the thing. It was like we were at a concert tonight. It was awesome in here. So yes, we will be back. I don't know when. We're working on that right now. We don't know where it's going to be. We're still debating on which city we should go to, and every time we talk to somebody from Brazil, they all have a different input on it. But we're working on that now. But we're definitely coming back. We predict that's going to be one of the biggest markets in the world, going everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna travel all around Brazil.
How about UFC Japan?
UFC.
I want to fight Japan.
Besides Rampage,
He told me that already. Yep.
who else are you thinking? I know Bandari want to fight too.
What's that?
But Silva want to fight.
Yeah, I know. All the guys who used to fight over there want to fight there, and guys who never fought there want to fight there. So I don't know. We're still working on that card. But like I said, I like when our guys are coming saying, hey, we want to fight here, we want to fight there. I like it. So we'll see.
How did you manage to have a UFC Japan? Because last few years, since you acquired Fly, it's passed about 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And early stage, you had some issue over there.
Yeah, you know how tough the market is there. And what did I tell you? Every time you asked me the question, I said, we're not going to stop. Despite what they do over there, we're going to keep fighting and we're going to keep coming over there. And trying to go there, and now we're going. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
We have the Henderson and Rita fight, and then Junior Dos Santos and Kane. You said that you don't know how you're going to round out the rest of the hour yet, or live streaming. I was curious if there is any new developments with that.
Well, no, there's only going to be one fight on Fox. It's only going to be the heavyweight championship. We've talked. We're still working on the production and what we're going to do if that fight ends in 30 seconds. We'll see. We're working on it. It's been, let me tell you what, it's been a lot of work getting ready for this thing, and I've been spending a lot of time in LA when I'm not traveling around to these fights. But I guarantee you, again, like I said at the press conference for that one, I know that we went with the right fight. I know this is going to be a great fight with these heavyweights, and just putting this thing together now. We'll see. You'll have to find out that night what happens.
I got a question. Jones, what the hell was you doing in the beginning of the first round? I was gonna come suck my toes or something. What the hell was that?
Hey man, I was kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm joking. I didn't want to get hit with one of your bombs, man. I know you hit hard, so I was like, let me stay low.
Man,
it was kind of like James Toney versus Randy Couture. How Randy just shot in low. I'm like, this is our James Toney, and I'm not about to get left hooked.
What the hell is this kid doing? I tried to knock his head off a
Speaking
couple
of
times.
funk, I thought I could smell your feet.
Yeah, you better watch out for that left foot. They don't have fungus on there. I don't know where it came from.
I hit that gangrene.
Hey, were you surprised by my wrestling though?
It wasn't bad. I shot one shot and you stuffed me nice. I was like, cool.
That's what she said.
No comment.
This MMA 30 segment is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't be the last to know.